It's time for us to have some real talk, I think. I think it's been quite some time since I've done a sit-down video, and it's time for me to just share my thoughts with you. And the reason being is because I receive a lot of DMs and a lot of emails all the time of people sharing with me where they're currently at within their trading journey and how they feel like they're hitting this invincible wall, where it seems like they're working very hard, where it seems like they're spending a lot of time in front of the charts, where it seems like they're putting trading at the forefront of their lives, but it just seems like something is missing. It just feels like it isn't clicking yet. And I understand that feeling right there is one of the most frustrating feelings to have, where it feels like you're just constantly hitting this wall no matter how hard you try, no matter how many times you show up, no matter how many late night study sessions you have, it still seems like things are not clicking. And if you right now feel like that is the place that you're at, give me a few minutes and I promise that you are going to have way more insights when it comes to actually jumping over that invincible wall. Because like I mentioned, the wall is invincible. The wall doesn't actually exist. The wall is within your own head. And because it's in your own head, it means that the solution to the issues which you're facing right now are also within your own head. Look, it's not a technical issue that you're facing. For some of you, it might be the case, but if that is the case, then it means that you haven't studied the charts well enough. It means that you haven't understood well enough what's setting up these key market reversals from A to Z. However, if you do understand everything which is required to set up these key market reversals, then why are you not able to consistently do the same things every single day? Well, the reason why that is happening is because you're projecting your own emotions onto the charts. So what it means is that inside of you, you probably feel a lot of rushed right now. You want to get there now. You don't want to get there next week or next month. No, you feel like you need to be there now. And because you have that feeling of rush right now, what you're doing is you're coming to the charts with the perspective of, hey, I should go out here and actually put a trade on. Look, you need to understand that because you want to do something, it doesn't mean that the market is going to do what you want it to do. You need to detach yourself from that feeling of, hey, what you're feeling doesn't actually influence price delivery at all. You need to understand that at the end of the day, yes, IPTA is going to do what it's going to do. You're either aligned with it or you're not. So when it comes to actually finding these trade setups all the time, what I'm actually looking for is I'm looking for, okay, what are time and price signaling to me? And only if I can define very clearly what the time on the x-axis and the price on the y-axis are telling to me, I don't look to trade. If you right now feel like there are certain emotional stimuli that seem to be influencing you, whether it's that feeling of rush or that fear of not making ends meet, where it seems like you're stacking just up all of these different liabilities within your own life, whether it's your rent, whether it's your car cost, whether it's your kids' tuition fees, whatever it might be that might be causing you that feeling of I need to make money now, yes? You need to understand that you cannot allow that, yes, to have any influence over your decision-making processes when you come to the charts. Because if you would allow those things to have any influence on your decision-making process in the charts, you're no longer trading objectively, you're trading subjectively. So therefore you need to come to the charts with a clear state of mind. So if you notice right now that your mind is just cluttered, yes, and it feels like you have a lot of thoughts, you feel it in your body that there's a lot of stress, could be neck pain, could be back pain, could be that your eyes are tingling, you even could be feeling pain just everywhere in your body, yes? If you right now feel like that's the case, take a break for a moment. And I'm not saying just stop, I'm not saying quit, I'm not saying throw in the towel or whatever. Now what I'm saying to you is that you need to stop going at 130%. Because at the end of the day, trading is like, this is one of the most fun realizations which every profitable trader has within their journey to actually become a profitable trader, is that in that process where you're learning about the markets, you're going just with speed. You're going 130% all the time, every single day, 16-hour workdays. You're just in front of the charts, just studying. However, to actually become a consistently profitable trader, all of a sudden what happens is that instead of you going out there and actually like being in front of the charts for 16 hours, you realize, hey, it actually takes only a few hours a day to do this. When I come to the charts, the maximum time I spend in front of the charts is 2 hours. Think about that. Where at first I was spending 16-hour days investigating the charts, investigating every single key market swing, seeing what was setting up these key market swings. Now I only need a maximum of 2 hours, well, it's actually about 90 minutes usually, for me to trade, if it's just one session that I'm trading. Think about the difference there between the time it took for me to learn this skill and the time it actually takes me now to make use of it. And that right there is one of the most beautiful realizations which I want you to have. So if you right now feel like you have everything which you need to see these key market swings again and again and again, and you know the timing element where you know exactly when these swings occur, don't go out there and try and do more. No, instead do less. Show up less to charts, take less trades, and watch the magic unfold. And I know that this right here is what has gotten me over this invisible wall years ago, and I hope it will do the same for you. And I truly believe in the fact that if you have already been persevering through all of these adversities that you've faced during your journey, and you're still out here going strong with the mentality of it's going to happen, you're destined for success. That's the only way to describe it. And that feeling right there is something that every single consistently profitable trader had during their journeys, where they had that true belief in themselves and their own capabilities. Even when everyone around them probably thought that they were crazy. They said like, oh, it's never going to happen. These markets are random. It's gambling. No one's gonna go out here and be able to extract money from the markets consistently. Well, look around. Are you beginning to see it? It doesn't take long for you to see what type of an army is being built based upon time and price. And you're either with us or you're not. And that's up to you to decide. And I'm rooting for you. You got this.